Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jurassic Horse back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be continuing something that I did differently a while ago, and I mean it was a couple of years ago, but we're going to be continuing it, and it's just going to be something really different. We're going to be continuing our unboxing. We're going to be continuing that today. So my hair is sounding to be special, but taking it back a little bit, we're going back to 2014. With the, oh, this thing tracks me now. Godzilla 2014 SH Monster Arts box. Now this thing is, let's just use my face. Yeah, this thing clearly, the box art, it's great. I mean, I see nothing wrong with it. It looks amazing to me. I mean, it's got scratches, it's got the red paint, it's got it on the front, it's got it on the back. Hold on, gotta get this thing the wrong way. The things are inverted, I forgot about that. Alright. It's got everything you possibly need. I mean, it's got things on the back, it shows it on the side. I mean, this is all Japanese. I can't read Japanese. Sorry. But let's just get rid of this face thing real quick. Turn off tracking. Let's put this in manual real quick. But I mean, you can see him kind of like roaring right here. You can see him like in all sorts of poses. It just shows off the articulation. It's very sturdy. I mean, this box, it's strong. You can tell. But without further ado, sorry, that was a notification. Let's get this thing unboxed. Again, just like with 2021, a little extra protective flap so that this thing doesn't get damaged in shipping. You can find this on eBay, Amazon. It's cheaper to do eBay. It just depends on where you find it. But the figure itself now. Alright, so here's the figure. Let's go over the paint. I forgot what I was doing there for a second. That's always good. Always. The paint in and of itself, it's very nicely done. I want you to see all the different shading, different coloring on it. It's very nicely done. I mean, they only really see this in the dark. Ooh, that's something. That's something that could be covered up. And I mean, it's a solid black. I mean, I feel like they could do a little bit more. But that's basically the paint. This thing is it feels very sturdy. Let's check and see how sharp the spines are. Ah! Yeah, those are sharp. Don't do that. Let's go over the articulation. Let's just start at the tail and we'll work our way up. Tail is amazing. This thing is absolutely fun to play with. I mean, you can look at this thing. I mean, like, they're all on ball joints, but you can see how well I'm taking this. And it's running real well. I mean, it's smooth. It's been used. I got this used, so you can tell that it's been well taken care of. Let's move to the legs. The legs, we've got one at. Ooh, I should do this one. We got one at the leg here. We've got one at the knee. We've got one at the ankle. And we've got one at the foot. All very nicely done. All the joints are covered up expertly. It's all very nicely done. They can do 360s. At least I think they can. They can do a 360, so you can get some really good poses with this thing. Onto the arms. And arms can do a 360 on Godzilla. He's got one at the elbow, almost a knee. He's got one at the wrist, kind of. Yes, got one at the wrist. That goes for both arms, so you can set them in like some good posing like that, like that. So you kind of looking at you. Hey, right. Anyways, let's move on to the body. The body, there's this big hunk right here that moves. Then you got some movement up here, just like with 2021. And then we're gonna go down. Actually, I might do another review of 2021. I've done some updating to it. But we're going to go down. If we move further along the body, you can tell that this moves right here at the neck, kind of at the neck. This looks very nice. Very well done. And you got a little bit more in this segment right here. And the head itself moves very nicely. It can turn side to side. I'm trying to get it so you all can see it. Sorry. It can go side to side, 360. I mean, this feels, you can hear the plastic. I mean, it's really loose. With this guy out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the next one that I have, because I'm just going to do a movie by movie. These two are the same, but we have... Okay, turn on face tracking again. Apparently I can't. I don't know how to do that. We'll figure it out later. We have the Spitfire version. This comes with more stuff. So, the box is very different. It's got scratches. They're not with, I just realized, let's put this back into the box so I don't confuse which is which, because that's important. I want to figure out how to do that again. Is that face tracking? No, that's a picture I just took. How do I do face tracking? That's lighting. I don't know. I'll have to play with it later. But in the next couple of reviews I'm going to be doing, it'll be very much, it'll be done better. Good God. You could tell how tight it was because I was having so much trouble getting it, the protective seal to actually click in. Alright, take this box, throw it out of the way. New box. Oh. Open it up a little bit. Alright, so this is the Spitfire version. As you can tell, it's the atomic version. It only got about like 5 seconds of screen time, but that's okay. That is alright. You can see Godzilla's face on the side with the tears. The tears aren't molded in like it was on the other one. I mean, there are more tears just kind of all along the side. On the back, we see him with his atomic breath. Yes, it comes with a stand and all that. Whoa, I almost lost it. You can tell that they made it look light up. It looks good. Like, the box art, they want you to keep these boxes. But let's just get this thing open with the actual figure itself. Again, plastic seal. Let's just throw that out of the way. Let's look at the figure itself first. Now, it's the same articulation because it's the same figure. The paint job is just different. So as you can tell, all the way down from the tip of the tail all the way up the main body to the head is now atomic. It's all ready to have the atomic breath. It's all blue. It's glowing. He's ready to do what he needs to do against whatever he has to, whatever is in his way. In the movie, it's the Mutos. This is the atomic breath. As you can see, it's got a, put you aside, it's got a white top to it with a blue undertone that kind of travels along throughout the entirety of the beam. All you gotta do, open the mouth, and just stick it in, and oh, jeez, stick it in. I mean, there's his atomic breath. I mean, it holds really, it doesn't really hold, won't lie. It doesn't really hold, but there. Now, there's something that you can do. The posing, if you bring his body down like so, oh, whoa. I lost something there. That's not good. Alright. You can bring his body down. Let me just use the table real quick. Alright. So if you get him posed like... This head's really tight. I got this recently. Like so. And you open the mouth. It kind of looks like he's shooting his atomic breath out at something. Which is really nice. I mean, and it comes with a stand as well. But it comes like a little, like, I already said, like a base plate and then a stand, I guess is the correct term for it. But it's got this little hole in it. If it'll focus in on it. Take the focus off of me. You can't really tell. But there's this focusing. Oh, there's this focusing. Sorry. There's this hole there. There it goes. You can actually kind of see it better. Like that. Where you can plug the stand in and have it stand up. Make some really cool posing with it. Now, another thing that comes with the Spitfire that doesn't come with the original is the Muto head. Now, this head is what is used in the signature pose by Godzilla after he does the Kiss of Death scene. So what came off earlier was the hand. The hand is kind of loose, but you can plug. Well, let me show you. You can take this hand off, and then you can plug this in. So he's got the he's got the head, and he can, like, wave it around like a club. Just beat people over the... There, that's better. Beat people over the head with a head. But the cool thing that I've noticed is you take this head. I'll just put the regular hand back on. You take that head. Bring back the original. It's a little bit stickier, but you can take his hand off as well and replace it with the Muto, with the hand that's holding the Muto head. So you actually get the correct screen accurate pose of when he does. Let me just pose this really quick. Of when Godzilla does this pose. The one where he's holding the head up and all that good stuff. That is the pose that you can do that's screen accurate. Just put this guy back together. But yeah, it's a short little 10-minute video of well, I didn't really go over the paint scheme, but one thing I do want to point out, back to the paint a little bit, is can't really tell, but the eye is not really well done on this guy. You can not really tell, but it's not that good. But with this guy, you can tell the eyes are a lot better done, and you can actually see them if it would focus on this guy. Will you focus on Godzilla? Focus. What if I just do that, and then just focus in on him? Nope, it would still rather focus on my face. Okay, well, that's a thing. Anyways, articulation's the same. This hand moves a lot easier. The ball joints on the arm are... Oh, you see? Look how loose that was. That fell. That is a problem with that, with the interchangeable hands, is that the hands will fall off really easily. But that's just something that comes with it. The head sculpt is off. That's one thing I don't really like, is... It's got its own little look, which it's not that big of a problem, but still. Again, that's a problem that they kind of fixed, that little gap right there. If you noticed on the original, it's a lot bigger. It's more noticeable, which I'm glad that they fixed, and I'm glad that that's not a problem anymore. But yeah, if you enjoy it... No, I almost skipped what I would rate these. I rate this guy about a 7.5 and an 8. The only reason I'm rating him a 7.5 is because that tail gap and the eyes and the paint job is just all the same. But with the Atomic one, the paint job's better, the gaps and the tail's been covered, and the eyes are better done. Now, this one, that could be just because I got from eBay. This head moves a lot easier, and it's easier to get into that pose. But with this one, it's just a little bit harder to get down. I gotta work it a little bit. But it's just a little bit harder. But that's just coming with time. The joints will loosen up the more you use them. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to all the beautiful, beautiful jazz. I know you will. And I'll see y'all in the next one. But yeah, as always, guys, look forward to doing more reviews with you. But again, as always, be free, be humble, and be you.